Good morning, everyone. Today I am bringing you to my kitchen because I want to show you a recipe that I've learned and you can cook it without having a stove. So if you want to learn how to do this, keep on watching and I'll show you how you can cook without a stove. Alright guys, so today I am going to show you how to make a complete meal without using a stove. And I have very simple products here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a breakfast sandwich, and I think this is a very easy and a very good idea for students who maybe live in a dorm or who live on a studio and don't have access or don't have room to have a stove. You can buy these items and have these ingredients on your fridge, and it's going to be very simple for you to make it. So let me show you the ingredients that we're going to be using and the waffle maker where we're going to be cooking everything. Alright, so this is what the waffle maker looks like, and I'm just going to show you when you close it. It has two lights here. This light tells me when the waffle maker is on, and here a green light will tell me when the food is ready to be taken out of the waffle maker. So it's very simple. You just plug it in. It doesn't even have an on and off button, which I think it's kind of safe because you will know it's on if it's plugged. And sometimes with an on and off button, people sometimes forget to turn it off and you just leave it plugged. So in order for you to make sure that this is off, then you have to plug it off the wall. So I find, that kind of helpful. And you see the green button? That is just telling me that the food is ready. So the ingredients that we will need, I have a little bit of salt. I like to add some cooking spray on here so that the food doesn't stick to it. I have some lunch meat. I got the Great Value turkey breasts, and just one slice of the lunch meat. I have a bowl here to mix my egg. Since this is a breakfast sandwich, we're going to be adding the egg here. I have some pepper. And I like adding some spices to it. So I know this is not a spice, but I just like having a little bit more flavor whenever I'm cooking my breakfast. So I like adding parsley. And I think the next thing could be, I have cheese. If you guys like having dairy, you can add the cheese. It's optional. I like adding it to my meals. And bread. This bread is very inexpensive. So, all of these things are very inexpensive, basic things that you guys can have on your fridge, especially if you're a college student, and you're on a budget. Then you have to be careful with your money. So I just have two slices of bread and I add them here, and I close the waffle maker, and I am going to start cooking my egg. So what I do is I crack the egg open. Okay, so the bread was ready, so I just took it out of the waffle maker, and I have the bread ready here. Now we are going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to add some pepper to give it a little bit of flavor, and some parsley. Now we mix it all together. Alright, just so you guys can have a look here, just make sure it is very well mixed. And the next thing that I will do is I'm going to spray some cooking spray on here. And we are going to put the egg onto the waffle maker. So I'm just going to pick this one. One egg, with the size of this waffle maker, one egg is the exact size of one of the squares. One of the little squares here, as you can see. So just one entire egg fits perfectly on here. So I'm just gonna let that cook there. I'm gonna put this on the sink. If you guys get a close-up, you will see that it's gonna start cooking very fast. So to make it even faster and give it some help, for it to cook faster, you just close it and wait for your green button to tell you that your food or your egg is well cooked. Alright guys, so our green button is on. So let's go ahead and open it, and voila. You guys can see how puffy it is. It's really good. Very delicious. I really love this meal. Whenever I make it, it's super fast, and I am doing this with one hand, guys, so like this video if you think it's awesome that I'm cooking and filming at the same time. And this is very hot, so I'm burning my fingers just for you guys. No, it's too hot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab a fork like this, and I'm gonna flip it like that. Very hot, so you just have to be careful. And you can add your lunch meat. Just go ahead and add your cheese. And you can add spinach if you want, but I'm just gonna have my spinach on the side for today. Sometimes I do add spinach on it. And I like to just close it one more time for a shorter time, just so the cheese could melt a little bit. And I'm not closing it all the way. So if you notice, this thing goes all the way down. Right now I don't want to close it all the way. I'm just waiting for the cheese to melt. And let me just clean up a little bit here. I'm gonna be making a mask with this later, and I'll show you if it works or not, or maybe we can do it together. We can make a mask together. Leave me on the comments if you guys want to see that. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be having for my full breakfast. Oh, you see the green button is on again, which means that this is already done. And I like this video for the sake of my fingers being burned. So I'm having this, which is bread, cheese, egg, one whole banana, yogurt, the full thing, the full cup, and some spinach. So I'm showing you guys this because I've had a lot of girls ask me, since I'm a model, what I eat and the types of foods. Oh, and I forgot to show you also a cup of juice. Sometimes I'll have 1 cup of juice and then water. I have this, if you follow me on Snapchat, I had introduced this to you guys, and look, it broke. But it's okay, you can fix it later. But I have this like plastic container that I really like because I take it with me everywhere, but I fill it up with water every time I'm done with the water, and I carry it with me everywhere. So I'll just have 1 cup of juice, and then I'm drinking water throughout the day. But I'm also gonna have some spinach, and whenever I have vegetables, I usually take larger portions of vegetables. So right now, just kind of, looking at what I'm gonna eat. With this, I would probably have like this much of spinach. And this would be my full breakfast. Okay, everything from the water, juice, everything here, everything you see here is what I will be having for breakfast. So yes, you can have a full meal. You don't have to be starving yourself just to, maintain your weight. You can have full meals, but portions is the most important thing. So just, know the portions that you should be taking. Don't take more than what you should be taking, and exercise and stay healthy, and you guys will be able to maintain your weight, maintain your figure, and just be active. So hopefully you guys really like this meal. I usually when I have breakfast, I try to focus a lot on my breakfast and making sure that I am taking the proper nutrients, because breakfast is the most important thing. Sometimes if you have smaller portions, you have to have 5 meals instead of 3 small portions. You have a small meal and then a snack, another small meal, a snack, and then another small meal. And that can compensate for whatever you're not taking. If you were to take, you know, the stronger meals, the stronger three meals, you still have to compensate for what you're not consuming. So just make sure that if you had more fruits in your breakfast, maybe you want to add more vegetables on your lunch or more vegetables for your dinner, and just make sure that you are dividing all of the nutrients throughout the day so that you can have a complete meal every time you're going to be eating. And it doesn't have to be something difficult. You guys can add like some snacks. Use your snacks for whatever you didn't consume on your bigger meal, and that can also help you maintain your weight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully this is a very helpful tip for you guys using a waffle maker. If you don't have access to a stove, you can still be healthy, and you don't have to be going out and eating out fast food or anything that you know is gonna be affecting, you know, your health, or just meals that are going to be making you feel just more tired or slower throughout the day. So I'm just starving now, and I'm gonna go and finish all of my food. And remember guys, just because you're a model, just because you're maintaining your weight, just because you are trying to lose weight, that doesn't mean that you have to starve yourself, or it doesn't mean that you have to be skipping meals or you have to be on a diet. There is no such thing as a diet or a diet where you have to skip meals. That's just called starving yourself. You can make a good meal with the proper portions, and you will feel great throughout the day. So leave me in the comments below what you guys would like to see next, and if you guys want to see any more recipes using the waffle maker, I can come up with new things for you guys, and let me know if you want to see more of those. Just remember to stay healthy, stay happy, and eat fresh food, complete meals, drink a lot of water, and stay active. I will see you in my next video. Take care.